5:30 to 6 p.m. For more tori, call 081 050 20388. Power Talk, solutions to power problems.
Where's darkness on the side of light?
ǹjẹ́ dídé báyìí òun náà ni àátákòtó òde tí gbogbo wa bá lọ lóde ilẹ̀ yìí á darí bọ̀ wálé.
àmì o.
Wọlé Akíntúndé yín náà rèé ọ̀lẹ́ ọ̀lára apá lára ẹni kálẹ̀ níwọ̀n ló dùn ọ̀lẹ́ dandan òṣèlè orí òrẹ́rù bí àwàdà bí eré orídorí àtẹ̀mú kí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé ẹ tún kó àmójúbà wa ẹ sì kó àmójúbà ọ̀tún ètò tá a pè ní Power Talk, ètò tí ń wá ojútùú sí gbogbo ìṣòro tó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú iná, electrical power problem, solar power problem, mechanical power problem, gbogbo ohun tó bá ti ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú iná kẹ́yìn ò lè gbádùn ẹ pè wá a sì wá ojútùú sí i. Ọláolúwa.
ẹ káàbọ̀ olóòtú láti gbà tuntun nù yín ọmọ yín rè Ọláolúwa Adégòkè àti wà pẹ́ fún yín ní ẹ̀ní láti bá yín wá ojútùú sí gbogbo power problem tó bá ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú agbára láti lè power àwọn nǹkan tá a ní nínú ilé.
Ẹ ṣeun. Today I want us to do it bilingual,
okay,
as we normally do on the program.
Èdè Yorùbá wa àti fitinfitin.
Méjèèjì ni a sọ lónìí.
Okay.
Torí àwọn olólùfẹ́ wa mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n gbọ́ wa yé kó sì yé koro. I want us to recap, reflect on last week activities.
Okay.
I had opportunity of following your team to some locations in Ibadan and outside Ibadan. And I saw things with my own eyes, korokoro eyes. Yes, let me put it that way. We capture 2 FM stations in Ibadan, in Oyo, and a building. Let me concentrate on the FM station. They were on 5 kV before, upgrading to
10 kVA.
If I want to ask what prompted them, we all know what prompted them to upgrading. Is because they enjoy the effectiveness of that 5 kVA and they now see reason for going higher. You are the one that you are the brain behind the whole thing. How would you reflect on their previous system and the new system?
Anyway, let me come in like this. The first installation was done like 2 years ago.
All right.
During that time, the owner of the station said they always collect like 65,000 naira from him every 2 weeks or so, or within a month to power that
that FM station.
It's a mini station. Anyway, so but later they said, okay, let's try to do something at least for us to reduce that cost every 2 weeks, and we did, and we come together and do that. We did that 5 kVA for them then. So, but the 5 kVA was limited, because inside the studio there is need for AC.
Yes.
So there was a limitation, though they were still managing it with the AC. But later, after like of recent, they said, okay, no, now we don't even want to manage the AC again.
They want to
be having the AC, so that anytime they are having something in the studio, they want that AC to come on. That was what prompted the upgrading that we did last week, that you were part of. So now they will be able to on at least one AC in one of the studio at a time now. So
okay, with that, and we work on one FM station in Ibadan also.
Yes.
With that, how would you advise our viewers, our listeners in the country and in diaspora on how they can
tap into the
Tap
solar power.
into this advantage.
Yeah, I know. Before, like a year or two ago, we are talking about alternatives. People, because then we are still buying diesel for 210, 225. People were not really conscious of saying what power is taken out of their business.
Of their pulse.
Yes, of course, yes. Even from the business, anything any business that you are doing, and you are using power, and you have to use diesel or use petrol. At the end of the day, you see it's eating up into the gain of the business. So, but now that the diesel is 800 plus, most people are now conscious of it. That we need to look for alternative. We need to look for alternative. Like I said, like 3 episodes ago, there is this building, there is this bank building that they just built in Lagos that they powered it 24/7 with solar, because all the body of that tall building was all clogged with solar panel. So that's the way. That's the next thinking now. We need to look for alternative, or else we just discover that we are either working for the petrol man or the diesel person.
Which they will not give you anything at the end.
Yes.
No compensation.
After 3-4 years, nobody will say you have bought a lot from us. Well, like today, please don't come and don't. When you come here, just come and take this.
Because you are a good, you are a
Yeah,
customer.
good customer.
Dadani.
Yeah, they will tell you. And solar panel, after like maximum 1.5 years, you have your money back. It's return on your ROI is not more than 1.5 years.
It's no more than 1.5 years.
And you have the solar panels to use for the next 30 years.
For the next
30 years.
It can last 30 years.
30 years. Then you have your inverter. It's repairable. If it even
and your battery can last at least 10 years.
Yes, we have the one of 3 to 4 years, and we have the one that can go 10 to 15 years now. So those are and like I always tell people, if you are doing any business that you are doing for just a year, don't do solar.
Don't do solar.
If it's just 1 year, 2 years that you want to do that business,
that you know that that business will handle in 2, 3
in 2 years. No, you don't need to do solar. But if you are going to be, if it's a business that you know you are going to be doing for the next 5, 10, 15, 20
that
years,
you know that you want to stay in that business,
you need to plan for the long haul. Because at the end of the day, you will see that you need to plan, not like the white people, they don't plan for tomorrow. Some of them are even planning for 2040 now. Because by 2040, by 2030, some country, they said they're not going to be using our petrol car again. Exactly. That they will be purely on electric vehicles.
Electric cars.
So that means they don't. As a business, you need to plan 10, 15 years for your business.
There is something that is hindering. It's coming to my mind.
Okay.
Something is hindering our people from investing, from venturing into this
solar power.
It is cost.
Okay.
Because as you pay ni to talk wo teru enti o fitan, how little can they start? Like let me say I have a business like a studio like this. I want to power my studio with solar system, and I cannot. I actually I will need something like say 5 kVA to drive the whole thing, but I cannot afford that. Like, how can someone do it?
On this program we have discussed about financial opportunity, as in finance. That there is we have a finance company that can finance any project.
There is a finance company.
Of course, but like I always say, people when you are doing your analysis, you are spending money on diesel in your company. You are spending money on petrol in your business every now and then. And at the end of the day, you are spending this money every month. We now say, okay, instead of you spending this money every month, we can do this solar power system for you. The finance company will put down money for this your business, and you will be paying monthly. That's
okay. I agree with. Let me come in this way.
Okay.
There are some finance institutions, when you subscribe to them, when you start with them, the interest will be minimal.
Okay.
But after some time, they will just, even they may not serve you later, they will just increase the interest rate.
Our own finance company is not like that, because they do their interest on reducing balance.
On reducing balance.
Not on,
because that is what is hindering our people from.
Do you know the funny thing is that with a solar power system, if you have up to these people they charge like 5% interest rate because they see it as commodity loan. But even if you have 10% interest to do solar power system, if you calculate what you are spending on what your savings will be as a business, I mean there is this pharmacy in Abeokuta. In 2017, it's on my Instagram page. People can see when we signed their power purchase agreement in 2017. It's on my Instagram page. If you check at OIC Solar One.
At OIC
Solar One. Yeah.
Okay.
When we signed this thing in 2017. Okay. It will be on my personal Instagram page. Power Talk with Ola. Okay. It will be on that. Or Adego Kalaluwa. You can use that to search. So you see that when we signed it in 2017, they were on what we call. Then we used to do what we call rent to own.
Rent to own.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That rent to own is for you to you will do the system for you. You just make a little deposit and you pay within 4 years. After 4 years of payment, the system will become your own. So you'll be paying rent for us on monthly basis. Then this man said they were spending 18,500 naira on their shop monthly on petrol alone. Then that 18,500 weekly that they're spending there, that's amounting to close to 70-something thousand or so.
Yes.
So I told him, just make a little deposit for me. I'll do this system for you. Then you'll be paying me 30,000 naira every month for the next 4 years. And we did the stuff. After 3 years, the man called me and said, this thing will finish next year. That's 1 year.
Okay.
And now they are planning to extend their pharmacy. They're now better off. Okay. So they want to extend their pharmacy and they want to extend the shop. So they need more power. The man said, when I came to him earlier in 2017, he thought the system would not work.
He thought it would not work.
That he has the money to do it, to do the cost then. But he thought it may not work, Daddy.
So that's why he went on that agreement.
Yes. So that was the reason why he signed that agreement. If people will see that pharmacy on my Instagram page when we signed that agreement, he said that was why he entered into that agreement. But after 3 years, he told his wife that he thought this thing would not work initially. So they are now convinced. So they now said they want to do an upgrade. But this upgrade, they wouldn't mind paying me off for the last 1 year. So after they will pay me off, I will give them the cost for the upgrade. Then they will pay for the upgrade because they not know that the thing is working.
So no doubt.
The pharmacy is still in Abeokuta. It's on Abiola Way. The pharmacy is on Abiola Way in Abeokuta. People from Abeokuta will know the
Mr.
pharmacy.
Lolua, some people they want to have your number.
Okay.
Please call your number before we go to the market.
Okay. 081 050 20 388. 081 050 20 388.
After the market, we continue.
tá a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ta ohun èlò tó ń lo sólà nílẹ̀ yìí iléeṣẹ́ kan ṣoṣo ni mo fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sọ̀yà OIC Solar ni wọ́n ń jẹ́ bí wọ́n ṣe ń ta àwọn ohun èlò tó ń lo sólà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ń ṣàtúnṣe àwọn tó ti dẹnu kọlẹ̀ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn kójú owó original materials ni wọ́n ń lò.
At OIC Solar, we sell and install durable solar power systems. As we sell original solar panels, durable inverters and battery, we also repair solar powered components such as inverters and solar panels.
Solar powered borehole system, solar power street lights, ẹ fẹ́ tún ṣe àbẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ rà. Ìpèsè solar power system fún lè gbé ilé-iṣẹ́ ńláńlá pẹ̀lú ìjọ Ọlọ́run. Ìpèsè solar power system fún lè tajà ìgbàlódé àti ilé epo lóríṣiríṣi. Ó yé wọn púpọ̀ jù, àní kàkà díẹ̀ ká dákẹ́. OIC Solar fìkàlẹ̀ sí shop C4 NTA Ibadan shopping complex NTA Road Agodi Gate Ibadan Oyo State Nigeria.
Visit us at www.oicsolar.net.
Ẹ̀lú wọn ni 081 050 20 388 081 583 44 965 OIC Solar ìmọ́lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
Bọ̀dá Solar bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé kò yẹ yín mọ́ ẹ wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lórí àjà àbí kápẹ́ lòmíì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gun páànù lẹ́ ń gán àjà lẹ́ ń fẹyín lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣáà máa sunlé o.
ilé yín ò ní jóná jẹ́ ń júwe ibi tí ó ti gbà mọ̀kúnmọ̀. àǹfààní ńlá rèé fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ wà nílé ìwé undergraduate àtẹ̀yìn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde young graduate àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ gbà mọ̀kúnmọ̀ nípa solar system electronic programming microcontroller mastering inverter repairing theory and practical class tó yanrantí lẹ́ là kọjá nílé iṣẹ́ OIC Solar.
OIC Solar has opened a window of capacity building opportunity where you can acquire skills in inverter repairing, microcontroller mastering, and solar power system training.
kàn sí wọn lónìí kó o gba fọ́ọ̀mù kí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. OIC Solar wà ní subsea 4 NTA Ìbàdàn shopping complex NTA road Agodi gate Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ state Nigeria. fàlàyé síwájú sí pé 081-050-20-388 081-583-44965 OIC Solar ìmọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Yeah. We are now in the second part of the question that I have in stock for today.
Okay.
Mr. Olaoluwa,
Yeah.
you know we are gradually entering into the rainy season,
Yeah.
and we are witnessing thunderstorm,
Lightning.
lightning, and lights. I want to ask, what is such protection, and what are the devices that we can use to protect, to have fully to be fully protected from this
Such and likes.
such?
Yeah, I always tell people, they always ask that maybe it's only a house that has solar power system that needs protection from lightning. Even if either you have a solar power system or you don't have a solar power system, there is need for protection against surge for your house.
In the house.
Because you are using other appliances that can be exposed to surge.
Okay.
So there is need to have what we call surge protection devices installed in your house. Like in our office at the gate there in Abeokuta, even in Lagos, we have all these equipment and all these materials that you can use to make a very solid surge protection for your house.
Okay, if I may ask, what are these devices that we like? If I want to protect my computer system, or I want
You're going to this one. We're going to protect the whole house. Yes, from your distribution board.
Okay, this is higher from protecting.
No.
Protecting my TV.
This one will protect every appliances you have in your house. That is
Really?
Because they will be installed beside your distribution board. So any power that is coming into your appliances, into your house, will be protected. You'll be protected against surge. Because this is how surge works.
Okay.
So all the cables that is wired all around the building, when the lightning occurs, it releases what we call electrons, and these electrons are very high voltage electrons.
It will release
high voltage, and that high voltage that comes from the lightning
we
from
go
your
to every device or every appliance.
No, the cable, all the wires that is in the house.
Okay.
All the wires that you wired all around the house, they are contactor. Yeah, and they are conductors. That's what they are conductors. Yeah, and as they are conductors, they will conduct those high voltage and bring it to your appliances. So instead of that high voltage going to your appliances, the surge protector will take them and
hold them
and send them to the heart.
Mm.
That's just it. So if you come to our office, we have the surge protection devices. We have we have our breakers. We have everything that is needed. We have the breaker boxes that you can use. We have everything. You can come to our office, and both in Abeokuta, Abiola Way, Ewang Junction, we have it there. Ewang Junction, Abiola Way, Ebojon Building. Then also at Shop C4, NTA Shopping Complex. Then in Lagos, we have it at 39 Bola Street off Kano Street in Lagos there.
Okay, Mr. Olaoluwa, let's assume that my house is wired already, and since it is wired, I have not witnessed or my office any such
in your office
issues.
before. Okay.
Can I invite your team to come and check if I need such protector?
Okay, let me say this. Every house is in anywhere in the world any
or
house,
my office.
any either house or office needs such
Such
protection. This is what happened. We take chance in this part of the world because like when lightning occurs, when you see it on the in the sky, you see it like a line.
Yes.
That line is, anytime you see that line on anything that line is, they will feel that electrons, high voltage. But it may not pass on top of your building in 3 years, even in 2 years, even in 5 years. But the day that thing will drop on your house,
any day it passes.
any day, it may not. Like some people will say, I don't even have ordinary hat in my house, and I don't feel. I don't see anything
no
like
problem.
no problem. I don't have.
I'm covered with the blood of Jesus.
Yeah, it may not happen. Only pé ọmọdé bú ìrókò ó ń fojú wẹ̀yìn ṣòjọ́ ló ní olúwerè pani ni kò ṣòjọ́. So it may not, you may not experience it in your house in 1, 2, 3, 4 years, but the day it will happen. Some people that I know, if you allow some of our listeners to call in, I've seen a house that it burnt the DSTV from the DSTV cable. The fire came in from the DSTV cable down to the television and destroyed a 55 inches television.
Wow.
That's how strong surge is now. Normally, a house should have, especially a tall building, should have what we call a lightning arrestor and has a surge protection device installed on them. But even if you don't have the money to do lightning arrestor, because it's very expensive to install, you can do a surge protection for your house to protect your appliances. Some people say, my television spoil.
How costly is that such protection?
It's not. The funny thing is not that expensive.
It's not expensive.
It's not expensive. Less than 50,000 naira. Everything will be installed in your house.
Not more than that.
Yes. If it's a bungalow, if it's a tall building, you may have maybe some extra costing on cable, and you have your protection. Because sometimes what that thing will spoil in your house will be more than the installation of such protection device in your house. That's the problem that people don't know. Because it's not that the person that the thing spoiled 55 inches television, smart TV, you know what it means.
Yes.
So this thing will capture that high voltage and send it to the heart.
And that the person.
And any house that has a proper earthing system, if we install, that person will spend less, because there will not be any need to buy another earthing rod again. And the cost may even go down as low as 25,000, 20,000, depending on the kind of building
that you want you want to install that
such protection device. So it's very important for every house to have such protection device installed.
Okay. I want to go back to the market. So when we come, we'll be signing out.
Okay.
bọ̀dá sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé kò yé yín mọ́ ẹ wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lórí àjà àbí kápẹ́ lòmíì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gun páànù lẹ́ ń gún àjà lẹ́ ń fẹyín lọ́wọ́ àyà ẹ ṣáà máa sunlé o.
ilé yín ò ní jóná jẹ́ ń júwe ibi tí ó ti gbàmọ̀ kún mọ̀ àǹfààní ńlá rèé fẹ́yìn tẹ́ ẹ wà nílé ìwé undergraduate àtẹ̀yìn tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jáde young graduate àtẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ẹ ti wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ gbàmọ̀ kún mọ̀ nípa solar system electronic programming microcontroller mastering inverter repairing theory and practical class tó yanrantí lẹ́ là kọjá nílé iṣẹ́ OIC Solar.
OIC Solar has opened a window of capacity building opportunity where you can acquire skills in inverter repairing, microcontroller mastering, and solar power system training.
Kàn sí wọn lónìí kó o gba fọ́ọ̀mù kí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. OIC Solar wà ní Sub-C 4 NTA Ìbàdàn Shopping Complex NTA Road Agodi Gate Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ State Nigeria. Fàlàyé síwájú sí pé 081-050-20388 081-583-44965 OIC Solar. Ìmọ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ́.
You're welcome back in the studio. For people that are watching us on the Pensioners FM live on Facebook, Mr. Agunbiade Sheriff, thank you. Mr. Abioye Julius, thank you. Then Mr. Adebayo Timileyin T-Boy, thank you. So you can reach me on my number. It's on WhatsApp too. So if you want to send me a message on WhatsApp or make a call to make any inquiry about a surge protection device installation or solar power system installation or the likes, my number again is 081 050 081-050-388 081-050-20388. You can also follow me on my Instagram page at OIC Solar 1, at OI for iron, C for cat, Solar 1 on our Instagram page. Then on our YouTube page, you can also subscribe to our YouTube page. It's free. Power Talk with Ola. Power Talk with Ola. So you can follow all our videos, and you can also listen to any of our videos that we have done in the past for you to learn more about how you can save on your power in your business or at home. Also, I want to apologize to our Yoruba listeners that because we said we are going to use bilingual today, but unfortunately,
kí wọ́n dákun kí wọ́n gbà wá bá a ṣe lónìí.
We did this program because
ìtọ́ni ẹ̀mí òun ni à ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá dọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀.
a ṣe fitting throughout a ṣe Yorùbá throughout toward the next week lágbára Ọlọ́run torí àwọn audience wa tó wà labroad tí wọ́n listen sí wa, some of them are sending us messages that àwọn fẹ́ they want to follow us.
wọ́n ló ti pẹ́ pé àti ẹ̀jẹ̀ káwọn gbọ́ bí ṣe ń lọ mọ́.
ní èyìnbó so tó yẹ la fi lo èyìnbó nílì so Ọlọ́run máa wà pẹ̀lú wa.
a jẹ́ pé ibi ìlàdé tá a ṣẹ̀nu ní déédéé sí bí kálíbà tó ń láǹfààní àti padà wá tó bá di ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀. Wọlé Akíntúndé yín náà rèé, bàbá ìmọ́lẹ̀. tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ pè mí sóhunkóhun tó jẹ́ tìmọ́lẹ̀, bó jẹ́ sólà náà ni, bó jẹ́ electrical, bó jẹ́ ẹ sáà pé 08123452747 08123452747. ire o.
láti ọ̀dọ̀ tèmi ń bì Ọláolúwa Adégòkè ọmọ yín náà sì ni ọmọ jílá lọ́sọ̀ ọmọ ajífọ́jọ́ gbogbo dàbí ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ tẹ̀ǹkan ọmọ tẹ̀rẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ọmọ ọ̀bẹ òjé bọ̀ ṣu jẹ ọmọ ọ̀bẹ mú ṣuṣu sì tán lẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe bó láwọn ni wọn mọ̀kọ́ aráyé ló pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ayíbadímọ̀ láòkè ọkọ mi mẹ̀sùn àgbo ire lójú wa máa rí o.
gbogbo wa ire.
bọ̀dá sílẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ pé kò yé yín mọ́ ẹ wá sọ̀kalẹ̀ lórí àjà àbí kápẹ́ lòmíì bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gun páànù lẹ́ ń gán àjà lẹ́ ń fẹyín lọ́wọ́